Alright, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an update on my Pando's eyeshadows. It took me a second to remember what I was filming there. This has been quite a good month actually. I'm very happy with my progress. We've got a few exciting updates to share, which may have already been spoilt by my Instagram, Gingerbread Instagram. My cat is playing on the keyboard, so ignore that noise. As you can probably tell from it being an exciting update, we are indeed going to have some rollouts, and we're going to, obviously of course, roll in some new eyeshadows as well, which is very, very exciting. I love that. I love a change. As always, I go from the oldest to the newest, and so the first item is this. This is my Revolution London Ultra Professional Eyeshadow Flawless, and in here I have rolled in the shade called Tarnish, and the update for this is here. So it's this shade here, and as you can tell there is not, there's an obvious sign of some dip usage, but nothing to write home from. So oh, I should probably also mention, sorry, I forgot to say, I've used this shade 20 times this month, with a total of 92 times in this project. The next eyeshadow is this. This is my NYX Cans single eyeshadow. I got it in an advent calendar many years ago, like I want to say 4 or 5, maybe 6 years ago. Don't hold me onto that, I don't actually remember when. It's in the shade Cans, as I just said, I think, and it is this green shade, and as you can see, we have indeed hit pan. This happened, I want to say towards the beginning of the month, and this is the eyeshadow that I knew I was going to hit pan on this month. Like, I could sense it, I could see it, like the dip felt like it was close to the bottom. It's just a matter of when. And I hit pan on this relatively early on. I only used this 6 times this month, a total of 49 uses. So yeah, very happy that that has been rolled out. The next eyeshadow we've got is my Sunset Horizons palette, and in that we have rolled in the shade Deep, which is this like blurple, I want to say. I feel like it's blue, but it also has like a purple side to it, this shade here. I have used this 13 times this month, a total of 17 times, as I only rolled this in last month. However, this month I hit pan on this shade here, so now I know how deep the pans are. I feel like this could come relatively easily. There we go. That is that one. Next we've got this. This is my Norvina Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and in here I have the shade Wild Child rolled in. I used this 10 times this last month, and after 21 uses in this project only, we have hit pan, and a big pan at that. Wild Child, which I was expecting. I was really happy when I rolled this in, because I knew it wouldn't take me that long to hit pan on, because I know how crumbly these eyeshadows are. Oh, it's such a nice shade. That is the second and last eyeshadow we're going to roll out, because the final eyeshadow we had rolled in is the Gingerbread Palette, and it was the shade Looking at My Cookie, which is this shade here. And I know from previous that this took forever to hit pan on it, and I failed to hit pan on this within the same project. So I used this 78 times and I hadn't hit pan on it. So we're seeing how this one goes. I have currently only used it 12 times this last month. We'll see how it pans out, but I think if I go over 50 uses, then I'm going to roll this out and then roll something new in, just because I can't just be having one eyeshadow in constantly throughout the entire project. So that's the plan. I have decided I'm going to put a usage goal on it. So that is the 3 eyeshadows that we've got in currently. I feel like that's quite a difficult shade for me to show because it is quite similar to my skin tone. But so then these two are the two that we will be rolling out today. So let's find the two new eyeshadows that we're going to roll in to replace them. So I used the Pretty Random app, which is here, and I do believe I've got the correct numbers in there already, which is 104 to 722. Let me just double check. Yes, I have. Okay, so let's roll. 551 and 171. Okay, so one of them is going to be quite old and the other one's going to be quite new. Okay, we're going to re-roll 551 because that is an eyeshadow that's in here and I don't want to work on the same eyeshadow. Let's quickly re-roll that. 234. We also can't roll in 234 because that is an eyeshadow that I already hit pan on within this project. Let's re-roll again. It was the Olden eyeshadow which I had in a few months ago. 121. Third time lucky, guys. That also has got pan on it. Let's re-roll again. 187. That's in a project, so I can't. And another project that I can't double dip in, so 614. Okay, the worst eyeshadow palette though. This is my Cremated eyeshadow palette by them, and okay. Hers. I am simply just going to put this in for 10 uses. 10 uses, I think. Because I know how long it takes me to hit pan on these. Because I have not hit pan on it. And I had this eyeshadow in for months, like a year, in my main project pan. So, hers. 10 goes. Already questioning my sanity. Do I really do this? Do I really let myself do this? I'm gonna do it. All about going out of your comfort zone. I'll use it as just like an eyeliner, but I'll use it 10 times and then it's out the door, and hopefully I'll reach that within this month and we can roll it out straight away. So let's go back to the other eyeshadow that we need to, what did I say, 171? Yes! That is a colour we can use. So this was, I think this palette was actually already in this project when I hit pan in the shade up here. But we're going to roll in another blue. In fact, it's this blue down here. It's called Crystal Blue. Literally like nothing, no pan. So this is actually the third time this palette is coming into this project. So I originally first had it in with this shade, and then it was this shade, and now it's this shade. So this is the third shade in this project. It took me like 49 uses to hit pan on this. I like how I only rolled this out actually, like 2 months ago. We had a month off and now it's back in again. So there's her, there is Crystal Blue. So we've got Tarnish up here. Then we have got Sunset Horizons Deep. Then we've got Looking at My Cookie. Then we've got Hers, and then we've got Crystal Blue. Already regretting my life choices, allowing myself to roll in this dark eyeshadow. And there we go, there is my update. I feel like this was a bit more stressful than it should have been. There we go, that is my update. This is a really interesting colour story. I'm not really too sure what to think of it. Don't really know how many of them really will go with each other. I feel like the two blues are a little bit too clashy. That's it. I'm not too sure if I feel excited about this month or not. That's it. That's my update. And I shall see you guys next time. Bye guys.